right. So, unfortunately, because my gaming rig is shut down, I don't have any music to play in the background. So, uh, there there is music in this game, but there is nothing, of course, in the title or the track sequence and whatnot. So we will soon be getting to that. But I wanted to at least I would want to at least get started here. So this game is, if anybody has seen any sort of like old school, anything in the range of what's a good example. Um, I did preview this game a bit, so I have seen how the game works, and it's not quite. Obviously it has its own unique flair, so it's like it has things that are reminiscent of, um, Donkey Kong. It has things that are surprisingly reminiscent of Pac-Man. Like the combination is really interesting, actually. And of course, being single screen, being an old school style uh, platformer, it definitely is very direct. So rather than spend too much time talking about it, let's go ahead and get in. Hopefully the sound and everything is adjusted correctly. I have not streamed a Switch game in forever. Uh, this is basically after having done the big audio change that I did earlier, where like everything's on multiple channels and the volume levels are different and everything. So I did at least try to get it right. So let's hop in. So the menu sounds are really low, but everything else I've already went and at least sound-wise have adjusted. Everything else, I haven't even looked at the rest of this. What is this? Yeah, okay. Um, yeah, I prefer the crispest option I can get, especially while streaming. Um, so like this is probably more reasonable, to be fair, for streaming, just because Twitch and YouTube especially will mangle it as best as it can. So let's hop in and let's get moving. The first stage is especially music wise is very, very intense. So I haven't learned too much about how the mechanics work yet. I know there's some things that, in particular, like there's a score bonus for getting, like, so you get your first donut, and there's a score bonus for getting all the flashing ones afterwards. Which I'm going to try to shoot for as best as I can, anyway. I've been trying to figure out exactly what the movement mechanic is for the sort of like toilet enemy. It has most of the same movement you have. Can jump, can climb ladders, will actively chase you, rather than, rather than be limited to like, basically the mice are basically going back and forth. There's actually a lot to track in this game. Just especially because of the screen wrapping and the fact that I think the name of the one Stinky, I think, is the toilet. It's able to. Oop, yeah, okay. One thing that's kind of friendly about this is they don't restart the stage when you die. Although technically that will change. There are higher difficulty modes you have to unlock by beating the game. And those actually do have those are apparently seem to be single life. Hey, bud. This level actually was really interesting because you have to really aggressively use the screen, the screen warping. I don't even know how to get. Oh yeah, okay. So the funny thing is that there actually is some asymmetry to this level. Like, it doesn't look like there is, but there is. This is the one level I played, basically the second level, the furthest I got in just giving a quick once over before starting up the stream. so many moving parts. It's interesting. It reminds me of playing, because there's so much need to respect the symmetry of the level. It reminds me almost of playing like Ikaruga, 2-player or something. You know, like one of those like where any game where you can play it, you can choose you can control both characters at the same time. Where like it feels much more important in this game than any other game I've played besides any of the 2-player 1-player 2 controllers modes for games. It's like some of the stuff I don't know like remotely how to do quick, but there is a big time bonus. Just jump on it. Okay, I wasn't sure. You have to wait for it to go up or what? Watch somebody fight ONS? Yeah, that's I think my first attempt was like maybe a multi-day affair, perhaps. Oh yeah. Man, they very quickly changed up a lot of the traversal. Oh, okay. I didn't even see that. Right. You had that same rope you can grab. I have no idea how you get. Apparently, getting combos for those is really, really big too. I'm not sure actually which is better, getting everything really, really quickly, or maybe there isn't. Getting everything really, really quickly, or going for the combo of these flashing ones. I don't even know how to get to that. Oh, to drop the E, I guess. Oops. There. Yeah, I'm liking it. I didn't know what to make of it initially, taking like the quickest glance with no sound or music or anything earlier, and then the music is surprisingly solid. It reminds me of like it very much feels like as if this is done. I'm pretty sure it wasn't, but it reminds me as if it were done by the composer for Shovel Knight or something. It just has the same like layered quality to it. Controls are really, 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 really responsive. It's almost like, especially coming out off of Elden Ring, it's almost jarring how responsive it is. Hitboxes are extremely solid. I remember when the Neo beta had come out, and I played that, and I was remarking, "Holy shit, this is much more responsive than anything from this." And I guess it's the thing, you get used to FromSoft, and here we go. You get used to FromSoft's extremely high latency controls, and you play a game that responds almost quicker than the button press itself, and it's a refreshing change. Right, I do need to go back. There's probably some tricks, too, for going a bit faster. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess the Ninja Gaiden devs would, of course, make things as far responsive and quick as they can get, especially considering how, like, mercilessly technical they are with a lot of mechanics, but, you know, I don't know. You get used to FromSoft setting a standard with the inputs, and they're just so so incredibly latent, and these ones are just so ridiculously good. The hitboxes in this game are actually really good too. Really, really good. Very friendly, especially for the jumps. Oh, it doesn't go the entire way, right? Also, gotta be really careful because the ladders, ladder climbing is really quick, but you basically go straight up or down. What's the goal? So the primary goal is basically to get all the donuts and then get the one that the Dodo has. And that'll take you to each successive level. There's some big score things you can do. One of them is to get, like, go through the level really, really quick. But you can reach that, okay. The other one is to get... So notice how the score I'm getting over and over again from the flashing donuts. Every successive one I get gives me more score. Right, that wasn't a good idea. So getting the entirety of them in a row, 625, keeps going up, each successive flashing donut. So each successive one will give me way more points, but I'm not exactly sure what the best choice is there. I guess if you're good enough and fortunate enough, you can both get those in a row and get them very, very quickly. Maybe? Okay, you can land. Okay, perfect. I'm sure we could. You can land on those ropes. Yeah, so the funny thing is, okay. The funny thing is I haven't played many arcade games like this in a long time, but there were a few good ones. The funny thing too is that, like, many of them had different, like a lot of games got cloned, so I don't even know which were actually the original. I know, obviously, Jumpman was another name for Mario at one point, but there was another Jumpman game, and I don't know... It was like on the Commodore 64 or something like that. I was a big fan of that game. And it reminds me of those games. Oh, you've got the rope switch. I don't know what you call that. Have to jump on it. Hold down to it. What actually is the reasonable way to get up there? Okay, on the right. Can I remember the screen will, there is, what do you call that? The screen wraps. Oh, right. I'm really trying to get the combos there. I think the amount of time I'm spending on it's probably not super good, but I definitely want to push for that. Do you just grab on automatically? You do, okay. You don't have to hold up or anything. That's really friendly. Oop. That was too low. Remember Donkey Kong, Bubble Bobble? Oh, I did play a bunch of Bubble Bobble as well. I've gotten the true ending for that. At least on the NES. It's ridiculously difficult. Oops. One thing that's interesting is you have a bit of air control as well. It isn't like when you get stuck on the trajectory. Be careful. Okay, this does wrap, right? Yeah, okay. It isn't like a map-specific thing. Ooh, okay. Let's be more careful here. Oh, you can get up there. Okay, you have enough room for that. That's tricky. Not enough room. Not enough room there with the Dodo there. So when you go through the entire game on each of these, then that's how you unlock the later difficulty mode. So there is some value to just getting through it. Let's go like this. Let's go ham on it. And you get some bonus as well for speed. Still gotta be like somewhat careful at least, you know. There we go. I like how the on the banner art on the side, because of the position of the avatar, I've got the it looks kind of looks like a burner chef hat. Why is the toilet chasing you? Maybe in your donut empire, there's a bit of like a health code problem. You know, you gotta dodge it. Gotta stay clean. Maybe the other could be just, you know, oh, somebody splashed the fryer, and there's, you know, that's why there's fires. Who knows? Yeah, that would be a similar question of like, okay, why is a giant gorilla throwing barrels and stuff? I don't know. There's actually 3 enemy types. We haven't seen one of them yet. One of them I think is a bit of an homage. Try it again. The funny thing is I gained so many extra lives by comboing that maybe that's the way to go. Alright. I want to do well here. Here we go. Oh, careful. That jump up there is like super tricky. Also, I noticed you have no control over that. You just go the entire way out. That's good to know. It works as like the ladders do. Here we go. So what is after this? My understanding is that there's 5 levels, and then they're broken up into the 3 different difficulty modes. No, we did this one. We did this one, right? Oh, almost got it. I need to see what the pattern is for the Dodo at this point. It seems to be... Oh, you know what? You can just wait for the fireball, maybe. Really aggressive. Trying to sneak and jump in. Like that, yeah. Yeah. Like mid-attack on the Dodo. What if they have basically like a... sort of like a final boss track for this? Oh, and everybody else transports too. Music in this game is really good. Oh, I can barely make that, okay. Can't make that one. Oh, getting the red one's tricky, okay. Ooh, okay, careful. Gotta make... grab this, and then... careful. Aw, evil toilet, get out of here. Oh, they give you a roof at the end, okay. Can't make that, can I? No. Oh yeah, you can't, you still fall straight down, so you gotta be careful with that. Ooh, careful. There we go. Oh yeah, yeah, I remember this. There was some sort of bonus stage. Oh, every single one of these is the combo thing, too. I just realized there's a timer on this one, too. Yeah, like a straight up bounce for this, I think. Oh, that's it. That's fine. Oh, does it loop? I wonder what that means. Does that mean it loops to the next difficulty mode already? And the screen, doing the screen wrap jumps like that is really tricky. I could like train my brain into it. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. There's this ghost. So they have basically they have a ghost in this. So this must be the next difficulty then. So I wonder if then a full playthrough of this is all 3 difficulty modes in a row. Makes me wonder if there's any new enemies added too. So now I should be able to just choose it. Oh, I didn't. So I didn't actually finish easy medium then. I think. Oh no, yeah, they say 2 rounds. Yeah, yeah. You have to loop once. Okay. I didn't want to get that. That was a mistake. Let's start over. Oh, that was almost a mistake. We'll turn around. Okay, good. Yeah, you just get a life right away by doing that. That'd be like every level too. We'll see. Oh, we're already at the top, okay. Gonna wait. Top left. funny, like with all the movies like this, and it really just the screen wrap. It like requires a surprising amount of my attention. Saying that one of the mechanics are just not good with. I think I'm getting faster though. Ooh, that was not the safest jump I could possibly have done. Let's go further up too. I want to get that. It's probably better to just always get the rope thing instead. Maybe. Ooh, that's a jump. That is a scary jump. Oh, I really thought I missed that jump. I was getting worried. I think the balloons always go out. I don't think they have a random trajectory. Yeah, they always go out. Game like this, they would never be random. Yeah, that's true. You're forgetting over the top. I don't know why I struggle so much to wrap my head around the mechanic. It's a one-thing mechanic. I think with, like, Pac-Man, I think I was better at it. Oh, I did it again. I should just fall. Ooh, am I dropping frames? Hope that recovers. I do hope it recovers. Come on. I'm trying as hard as I can to not take any donuts that I shouldn't get yet. Below me. Oh, it seems like my internet's recovering now, that's good. Or it could be Twitch, I don't know. I've had a really low incidence of connection issues lately. Very, very infrequent. My major connection issue right now is that I wish I had gigabit internet. Here we go. Okay, this probably won't be too tough. Now that I generally understand what I'm looking for now. Can't make the jump. I think if I was perfect about it, I would get it. Oh, I'm in bad shape now. Oh. No. We have it. That's funny how much warning they give you with the Hold on, I'm gonna look up the name of this thing. I think it's Stinky, right? Yeah. So when Stinky shows up through the staircases, you get a big warning. I think it's a really nice touch. You can't screen wrap, can you? No. I'm pretty sure Stinky you never will. Stinky will sometimes jump. And fall. Whoop. Careful. It's a shame I haven't updated the my avatar yet, because I wanted to do... I actually have... I have plans for hats and stuff, and one of them was totally to be a chef hat. In fact, one of the things I was going to do with it would be to make it to where the chef hat can extend, and people could just like do like a channel point reward to keep making it longer and longer. I panicked. I thought... I know the fire never goes past the ladder, but I just cannot avoid panicking with that. That was fortunate. That was fortunate. Okay. Getting some really good multipliers going. Right, there's no ladder on this side. Here we go. Cool. Man, I like... it's funny, like, now that I'm getting more familiar with how things are set up, I really want to go, like, I want to dig into this a lot. I think, normally I'm not a score chaser at all, but I think the same way that I do speedruns for shorter games, that's kind of the approach that I want to do with this, you know? Like, not having to, like, you know, not having a great run doesn't mean, like, a 2-hour span like it does with Gradius 5, you know? And Gradius 5 runs take forever. I still haven't gotten a 1cc in that game. This is wait. That's kind of a better way to do it, isn't it? Just be really aggressive with the screen wrap. Yeah, this is a pretty solid run. See how this goes, though. I know I can get that. Already going much better. Be careful. Don't need to fall unnecessarily. Before I'm ready. Yeah, I think you just gotta jump a little bit lower. That's what'll do it for you. Here we go. Yeah, now I'm gonna get into the second loop pretty easily. Go downstairs, go downstairs. And there's so much, like, the funny thing is there's so much to read on the screen to try to figure out what I want to do here. I need to go up. Ah. I've been trying to get all the multiplier donuts. There's a lot to look at. Can't make the jump. Ooh. Almost did it. Okay. Good. Let's gotta go the other way around. Okay. Almost got it. Ooh, oh, you do have iframes. Okay. You have a few iframes as you exit the teleporter. That's good to know. There we go. Okay. I think I have a pretty good start for loop 2 now. Maybe. Here we get the middle one really early. That way I don't miss it later. that one. I wonder how much more of a bonus you get for the last one, if you do. It could just be that you get the full multiplier. It's a little difficult to get like really precise fine control. There we go. Okay, yeah, it's just all the donuts plus the time. Okay. Oops. Kind of trying to side-eye the ghost whenever it shows up. Hey, mac and cheese. Whoops. How you doing? Alright. Still got plenty of lives. All the way up. Oh, come on. I got a good thing on that. Ooh, careful, Ghost. There's a lot of stuff to dodge. That's close. It's almost like a damage boost. Go slow. All right. I'm getting better though, at the very least. Oh, one thing I noticed earlier, I forgot to point out, there is some manner of coyote time in this game. Believe it or not. So you can begin to fall and jump out of it. I'm actually gonna start over, I can do better than this. This game has a surprising amount of friendly stuff for trying to target, you know, an old school arcade feel. You know? Lots of very good quality of life and like really good tuning. I wonder how you like. So I remember in Pac-Man there was some way to change the food item that you get. I have no idea there's a mechanic for that or not. Maybe it's just that they just spawn over time, and as long as you've gotten every single one, it keeps spawning the next better one. Something like that, you know? Every time Stinky jumps, I'm just ready to panic. I feel like you're gonna get hit from below. I don't think that's a thing, though. I'm honestly not sure if you can collide with the Dodo at that point. Immediately ran up. I almost ran right into Sniffy there. Ooh. I should have just plunged. Should have just gone like this, it would have been better. Here we go. How's the audio volume, by the way? I tried to get it right, having not hooked my Switch up in a while. All of my audio balance is a lot different than it used to be. Mostly just in order to get, like it's all different hardware. It's a different hardware setup in order to get, to have everything on separate audio tracks for recordings. And that has made things tricky. Oh, I thought I lost the ledge like 2 or 3 times in a row because I went for the rope. But surprisingly, it's very forgiving. Like you'll catch the ledge very easily at all the platforms and stuff. It's like way friendlier than I expect. And the controls are so ridiculously responsive too that like you don't want to panic because the button presses will happen. You don't have to worry about it. You know what's interesting too? So this game obviously is inspired like super heavily by a lot of old school single-screen arcade platformers. But the interesting thing is that this game is actually getting an arcade port. There's a I don't know exactly how they work, but there's a company called Exa Arcadia or something like that. And they did things like Blazing Chrome and Super Hydra. Basically like souped up, super difficult arcade ports of everything. And this one apparently is getting it too, as far as I understand. And like full-on coin-op, everything. I don't want to get the donut, but I want to get up. So you can go in the right instead. Donut. Careful. So you have air control on a jump. You do not have air control on a fall, though. It's probably for the best, too, honestly. Taking the last one, I think. Yeah. Oop. Careful. Yeah, this is a pretty solid run, I think. If I can do this without losing a life and with getting one extra, I'll be pretty happy. I need to leave. Ah, apple though. Music in this level is so good. Where's the next one? I'm looking for it. I don't see it. There it is. It's in the red. Okay, we can work with this. I can't go back though. Make that jump. Alright. Okay, so yeah, it does confirm I keep saying the toilet. The Stinky is able to teleport. Oh, you were gonna ignore me anyways. It was a stealth mission. Okay. I can do better. Alright. If I can get back another life in the bonus stage? Yeah, okay, good. We did get that. Nope. Oh, we lost real quick. Okay. Well, I got a life back at least. Starting this with 4 will be a kind of. This is probably reasonable. It's funny how quick you can panic with these things. Oh, banana. Can I get a banana? Yes. Okay. Yeah, yeah, it seems... Okay, yeah, I guess the further you go, you start getting, like... I guess it would be almost a free life. Every single, unless they move, unless they haven't moved. Oh, gotta run one. Curse you, Dodo. You had to wait at the ladder. Alright, we got it. I think the timer extends as well. I think you only get 6,000 or whatever at the beginning. I feel like the bonus timer gets longer. Not entirely sure. Come on. I know the fire will never get me at that point. Okay. So the funny thing about this game is that, and what really stands out with it is how, they, like, just adding the ghost, just that alone, like, very much just induces sheer panic. You know, because when you're rushing through it like this, you're really trying to do your best to get, you know, to kind of refine everything. And the moment you add, like, that little wrench in the gears, it gets so much more complex. Especially since you're, like, really, like, aggressively scanning the screen looking for, you know, especially if you're trying to get, both speed and combo. You're looking for every random thing you can do to get that score up. Especially when the extends are so friendly. I took a quick glance. I don't think it goes up. I don't think the cost per extend goes up. I think it's only 15,000. No, cherries. Ooh, careful, don't mess this up. Okay. Still kind of surprised how ridiculously responsive the controls are. This game, like, just from a pure input perspective, this game feels good to play. Ah, why did I panic? I'm gonna restart. I can do better. I think I can do this pretty quick and... No, so the timer does not go up. Okay. I think I can do this very, very quickly. And get a perfect combo too. Well. Maybe not this run, but at least I can get a perfect run. No, no. It's not like Stinky isn't predictable. I should know these things. In fact, I think the donuts are... I think that the pattern for the donuts is also predictable. I'd be willing to bet. I bet there's a very consistent rule for which of them will turn into the combo donut. Don't know what it is, though. Oh, that was a mistake. Alright. I like how you're not super crunched to get the time bonus. It's like if you want to take it slow and like really pay attention to the level, you totally can. And you can still get, like, you can actually get extra score with that too, just by, you know... It's still very tricky to get the multiplier, but you can totally do it. To the very top. The like very slight amount of asymmetry is making this a lot more interesting than it otherwise would be. Oh, that's fine. Or I didn't even need to go to the other side. That would have been fine. Oh, I actually made it. Okay. Like they're like whatever they're doing to make you grab the ledges like that is so friendly. I thought I'd make the jump. Maybe I'll make up with a time bonus. Here we go, okay. Alright, I still have some catch-up to do, but we're not completely out just yet. Combos are gonna be so hard in this level, though. Ah! I thought I had more time. I think it has to be a bit lower to catch it. Catch that ledge. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, well, whatever. Doesn't matter, we got it. Ah, sticky no. Yeah, that jump is just a really tricky jump, but you could definitely make it. There we go. That was a much more solid attempt at this level. Oh, that was a mistake. Alright, I want to see. I really want to see if I can get to. If I can beat the second move. Oh. Oh, I missed the fruit. I have no confidence with jumping those screen ramps. You know, I think enemies are a little faster now too. Starting to believe that. Doing better, though. Probably gonna get a high score. Yeah, I really do. I'm starting to believe that there is like a, if you're a super high scoring player, damage boosting is a thing. Other side. Almost there. There, okay. There's definitely like room for being aggressive in this. If you're quick enough. Just gotta be careful, you know? Oh, you can let off of that. Like mid climb. It's good to know. This is gonna get me. I'm so greedy. I'm way too greedy, okay. Be careful. That's the only way to run. Ghost is totally gonna get me this time. Oh. No, what are you doing? Oh well. I did get the high score, at the very least. It's like a sequence of panics. I wonder how many lives you can stack. I guess at least to the high score tax, right? Oh, the fruit. Look at that. I had like double the bonus this time. Normally I'm only getting like 2,000. Yeah, it's really nice that those, both the fire and the sniffer both show up at the same exact time. At least on the first, like, you know, obviously they start to desync, but at the very beginning they do. Panic is, like, really setting in. You can go backwards, okay. I guess if you land on it and you're facing a certain way. I still didn't think I made that. I jump. I like how prominently they're featuring the Dodo in, like, a lot of different ways too. It doesn't feel like this, like, something, like, off of the stage or not so interactive, you know? I keep forgetting, the moment you press any button, you will... That's the button to drop. I think I know what's going on with the balloons. I think they're just trying to make sure that they never touch the, any of the platforms in the center on the Ferris wheel. I think it's deliberate. Oh, keep reading the platform there is so short. Pretty decent combo-wise, though. Yeah, this is a good run. Ooh. I jumped and then caught it. I was getting very confused as to where I needed to be there. That was a really risky jump. Getting much better at understanding like what I'm looking for, though. There. That was by far my best attempt at this level. It's funny how simple a lot of this stuff looks and how simple the mechanics are in general and just how complex the gameplay gets from that. This is definitely like one of those games that is doing a great job with like very, very well using just a few small pieces like that. Question now is, can I get a good start to Route 2 by getting this? No. No. Well, I mean, we still have 6 lives. That's something. Ghost. Alright, we can recover from this. Lost a combo though. Oh, I wonder if the combo transfers between levels. That would be big. It might. Oh, you... It's not to be... There's nothing unexpected about that, but I keep forgetting it's a thing. Oh, man. Alright. Now I don't know how I'm gonna do... I don't know how I'm gonna get into the third or fourth stage at this point. gonna just like really do extremely well, I guess. Ghost is gonna murder me though. Doing alright though. So tricky. Okay, yeah, I get just focusing, just pure focus mode, if I can get it. This level, I don't know. All the extra verticality is worrying me. Not even gonna bother with the fruit there. Doing alright so far. Ghost, no. Ghost. How could you? Yeah, I think when the ghost shows, you just need to wait. But there's no going at that point. You just wait it out. It's one complication too many. Yeah, just wait it out. Alright. Up high score. 3 lives left. That was super greedy. Go snow. Trying as best as I can to get these combos, but I don't know. Dodo is so aggro. Yeah, let's just miss the stage. Get what I can, but don't push it too hard. I'd rather actually just finish. Alright. And the bonus, I think, it probably isn't required. I would think. is required to unlock the next difficulty mode. I would think. What am I doing? What am I doing? Hailing way too much. Oh, come on. Alright, I'm gonna like run through this as quick as I can. I still want to get the combo stuff early though. 100%. I'm gonna have to wait. That was pretty alright. I didn't get an extra life there though. I have no idea how you get the time bonus and the multiplier at the same time. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so the Dodo probably won't graze you. I kinda want to restart. I can do better. Get a first stage perfect, and then see what we can do from there. You know, I think the multiplier donuts are probably random. I'm starting to think that's the case. Like, which one switches? Or, I don't know, it could be one of those things where it's, like, time-based or something, or, you know. Like the old arcade things where it was like, oh, what digit on the timer, or what's your score digit, or whatever. Have not been able to figure that one out. Wait, I want that. Okay. Maybe the higher ones up are better to do first. I really like this. I feel like there's a strategy here that I'm not seeing yet. Probably starting at the top is the better way to go. As best as you can. Seems like that gives you the most time away from Stinky. Could have gone the other way, it would have been better off, I think. reminds me of playing and grinding for that 1cc and Zero Ranger and how valuable it was to get extends early on. There, okay. I'll restart, yeah. Yeah, this particular run's pretty fortunate for time. Oh yeah, this is a good one. No! Don't do me like that. There we go, perfect. Alright. You know, it's funny, when I had, when they were offering me a key for this, I figured I'd mentioned, hey, I can play the Steam version as well if you want, because, that would, it's typically easier to give away Steam keys than it is, like, Switch keys. And, I'm actually kind of glad I got the Switch version, because, like, this is the kind of game I want to play, like, while I'm chilling with my Switch. Well, I was right into the fireball, and I had the split-second thought that maybe it loops. It totally does not. And I wonder what spawns the fruit. I haven't been able to figure this one out. It must be just like a certain amount of time, or maybe depending on where Stinky goes or something. Oh, that was just... I'm taking too many risks here. Oh, I am forgetting that the stuff loops. Okay. Did not mean to get that. This is really fortunate RNG for these. I thought I could sneak under it. Okay. I still feel like there's like some hidden influence that can affect which donut will become the multiplier donut. No idea what it is. It's gonna be one of those like arcade mysteries, you know? Kind of what it feels like. Sort of like like decoding the personalities of all the ghosts in Pac-Man and stuff. I guess like 20,000 points is par for stage 1. That's what it sounds like. Okay, because you have to get a non-multiplier donut at the very beginning, I think that basically confirms that there are no cross-stage multipliers. It's kind of interesting too. It's like through the game's own design, it basically informs you, it answers those questions for you. If there was though, like imagine if they had multiplayer donuts in like the later difficulty modes. Where like that's probably how you get like really big scores. If later difficulty modes basically said, okay, you will start with a multiplier donut. That would be like really tricky. Well, I mean, I would be up for that just because the scores would get so big. And I wonder, you know, I can imagine that being something that changes too. They already, like, they add the ghost as at least the Loop 2 enemy for, I guess, the first mode. I wonder what else changes. I mean, enemies definitely get faster, that's for sure. 100%. Oh, rat. Yeah. I want my multiplier. I'm greedy. At least the music is really solid. Like if I'm restarting over and over again, at least the tracks are really excellent. I want to get back to that final stage though, because that track is really good. It's like a really good fitting final, like, especially because like arcade games typically aren't like, especially super old school arcade games, didn't really have. I mean, sometimes there was no music, and then other times it just wasn't super involved. I feel like music wasn't really a big thing until like way later. I remember how like boss fights weren't even a thing for the longest time either. In fact, I remember back for the original Gauntlet, I remember when I first had that's not good. When I first had found out about that there was a dragon in Gauntlet, like a non-single map tile enemy, like that was super cool. And random stuff like that's just really neat, you know. I was totally getting ready to turn right around and face Stinky for the last donut there. Missed my chance. There we go. Good RNG. Want the fruit. The fruit. It must be after so many seconds of the level. That's probably when they spawn. I'm guessing anyway, I don't know. We shall see. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you have no mid-ladder control. You just go straight up or down. Easy to forget. getting much better at this stage. Well, I say that. Yeah, let's just keep going. Let's keep going. To make this work, even if I'm gonna be super greedy about it. Like, I honestly think there is some value to the fruit, because if you get the burger, it's gonna be like 25,000 points. You immediately get most of 2 levels, or two lives. Hey, Lewis. Might be another reason then why you'd want to do, why you'd be able to take longer on a stage. Just to get the extra food. But assuming it isn't just like once a stage every while or so. Oh man, this would be a really interesting game to see like really high, either speed runs or really high score runs. I would want to see either. Like these would probably be really impressive. Alright, I haven't even got one yet. I was gonna say, where's the flashing one? That was me. Oh, interesting. If you hold... No, I was gonna say, if you hold the left, you fall automatically. What causes you to fall? I don't know. I think maybe I just had jumped onto the ledge and then just, like, fallen immediately afterwards. I know hitting the bottom of the ropes and the ladders will do it. Like doing that. Definitely not getting that time bonus at all. I honestly think the top of your character is very minimal hitbox-wise. I think you have like no real risk of bumping head first into the rats there. I think. The hitboxes in this game are exceedingly friendly, to the point where I'm just totally not ready for it. Alright, finally get back to this music. I need to look up the composer for this game. I took a quick look at them earlier, but I didn't look up their entire like discography at all. The music of this game is really freaking good. Oh, I could have gotten it too. I don't think I can make that jump. so committed to getting these combos figured out. I need to get I need to get Sticky to get out of here. There, now I'm fine. Sticky, you gotta keep doing it. You're killing me, Sticky. Go somewhere else. Need to go back up. Sticky, please leave. Sticky, you need to go. Ah, Sticky, no! Alright, we're somewhat fine now. Oh, did not mean to port. Oh, I did not mean to port. Oh well. Well, it was a good attempt. But yeah, this has been great. I definitely want to, I want to take some time to see who is doing the big score runs, because I think there's going to be a lot of stuff for me to learn here. I want to figure out also, like, if the food loops, or does it keep being, like, it could be that it's its own combo for the food, and if you don't miss any, it keeps staying on burger, and it's 25,000 every single time, which would be ridiculous and amazing for score. But yeah, this is so extremely well done. Controls are extremely good, the music is extremely good. There's so many, like, a surprising amount of things to consider at any given moment, considering how few pieces there are that are working together.